Hi everyone, today I'm going to address a question that I have been asked many times. So the question that I'm asked many times is, as a medium, many people ask me that they want to also practice mediumship, but they're afraid that they will attract evil spirits or bad spirits. Okay, so today I'm going to be addressing that question. So if you are a medium or if you wish to practice mediumship, okay, one of the things that you have to bear in mind is your vibration. Like attracts like, right? So everything in this universe is based on the law of attraction, right? So if you are a good person, if you are a person of integrity, right, if you are an honest person and you have your motives are good, then you don't have to fear attracting any lower energies. Okay, if you're a good person, earthbound lower entities won't be attracted to your light. Okay, so it's very important that if you wish to pursue mediumship, or if that's something that is calling you, that you make sure that your vibration, okay, because everything comes down to your vibration, comes down to your energy. And for a medium, you have to be like a clear channel, and you have to work on raising your frequency, and that is something that you work on a daily basis. Okay, so one of the things that is very important if you wish to pursue, if you want to become a medium, is daily practice of meditation, daily practice of prayer. Okay, any kind of prayer, meditation practice will be very useful to you. Okay, and your job is to be a clear channel. Okay, and one of the challenges as a medium that you will have to face is releasing beliefs that don't serve you, releasing fears, releasing things that have been passed on to you but do not make sense. Okay, so basically you have to work on yourself in terms of releasing past patterns, limitations, fears, things like that. Okay, and see, the other thing that matters here is the law of thought. Okay, so your thoughts are very important. So you may want to become a medium, but if you are constantly holding resentments, or let's say you have fears, resentments, you have, we all have wounds from the past, but if you haven't done your shadow work, if you haven't healed those wounds, if you haven't worked through that, then that will create a block with your mediumship. So it's very important to do like a releasing work on a daily basis. Okay, so this is what I do. Whenever things that have hurt me, or if there's anyone from the past that has hurt me, what I will do is I will basically meditate and I will release it all to God. I will just say, this person, this situation, I just leave it in God's hands. Okay, you can even visualize like a God box and actually visualize, whatever you're holding on to, almost like putting that issue, that situation in a box, and then putting a lid on it, and then asking God and your angels and your spirit guides to take that away, okay, into the light, and allowing God to take over. It's almost like you're saying, I'm no longer going to hold this situation. I'm no longer tied to this person or this situation, and I'm releasing. So this part is very important, because a lot of times the block to your mediumship can be, if you've had a very hurtful past, or if you experienced trauma and things like that. It's really important to work through those blockages so that you can become a clear channel. Okay, and whenever those feelings come up, or you feel angry, or something triggers you, it's time, again, to get back to the drawing board and work on yourself and work on releasing. And again, it's not a one-time thing, it's a daily practice. Okay, and become mindful of your thoughts. That's very important. Like, where do your thoughts go on a daily basis? Are you rate your thoughts? Is it like always, like, how much of positive thoughts are you focused on, and how much, when does your mind go into fearful thoughts or past grievances or things like that. And again, it's about balance. It's about bringing yourself back to the center. It's not about judging yourself, it's about clearing that and releasing that. Okay, so these things are very important if you wish to become a medium. Okay, because the more clear channel you are, the more higher spirits you're going to attract to yourself. Okay, so like I said, do not fear in terms of, if you are radiating light, you will attract automatically lighter frequencies to you, because everything here is, we've all heard things about like attracts like, and birds of a feather flock together and things like that, right? So that's one of these things. And besides that, I want to say is your motive is very important as well. Like, why do you wish to pursue mediumship? What is the motive behind that? So you can even journal these things. You can sit with yourself with a journal and a pen and actually go do like a check-in, like, why am I doing this? What is the reason behind it? Your motive should be to come from a place of service. Okay, are you a genuinely kind person? And this is something that you cannot fool the spirit world, because the spirit world knows you. Even if you're lying to yourself, the spirit world knows you. Okay, so if you are generally a kind person, if you're a kind-hearted person, if you're a loving person, and I do feel that a lot of times before your gifts open up, it's like spirit will put you through several initiations. Spirit will test you through different circumstances. And so where I'm going with this is, if you are generally a kind person, if you are someone who behind closed doors does kind deeds, right? Or you're generally a person of integrity, then you don't have to worry about, attracting negative spirits or anything like that, okay? Because you will automatically draw in lighter spirits, angelic beings and angelic realms, and, lighter frequency, because you are operating on that frequency. So just keep that in mind, okay? And for those who, you may say that I have attracted, let's say in the past, a negative spirit or anything like that, or an attachment, or if you are a healer and you have attracted in the past or something like that, just understand the law of free will. And the law of free will is that you have the power to call your power back, and you have the power to release anything from your energy that is not yours. Okay, so always stay grounded. It's very important when you're doing mediumship to stay grounded, to connect with the earth, to connect with your own body, to do like chakra clearing on a regular basis and things like that. So I hope I've answered this question. The most important thing is your attitude matters the most. Okay, what is your attitude? Who are you as a person? Why are you doing this? Is your mind coming from a space of service? And that's very important. And it's almost like you are working with your spirit team, and the more you do this work, you will realize that you are not alone when you're doing mediumship. You're not alone when you're doing psychic readings. It's like you're working with a spirit team, but your spirit team is going to test you, and your spirit team does expect discipline. That's very important in everything. Your spirit team will test you. Are you truly a kind person? Are you truly where is your heart? Who are you? That is very important. That's something that we cannot dodge that, especially with the spirit world, right? So I hope this answers your question, and this is something that time and again many people have asked me this question. So if you have a regular practice of prayer, meditation, and just like a check-in with yourself in terms of your thoughts, that where are you energetically today, and how you are feeling. And of course life happens and things happen, and it's not like you're going to be always positive and always But it's not that. Yes, you can have a fear-based thought, and yes, you can feel upset or angry because of life circumstances, but it's about how quickly can you come back to balance? How quickly can you release? So that's the thing, okay? It's not about shunning your negative thoughts. It's not about shunning yourself. It's about finding that balance between shadow and light. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to love. Okay, it all comes down to your frequency. It all comes down to your motive. What is your motive? Where is your heart? Where does your heart lie? Okay, and like I said, we cannot lie to the spirit realm. The spirit realm knows you inside out. The spirit realm knows your story. The spirit realm knows you, and yes. And lastly, before I end, use positive affirmations. Use positive affirmations to build yourself up. Things like, I am a medium. I radiate love and light. I operate on a frequency of love and light. So when you use affirmations, it's like you're anchoring those thoughts. You're anchoring that energy in, okay? So I hope this was helpful. I hope this answered your question. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.